Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 30th through October 6th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aries. Oh, airplane. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Anyways, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Swords. You're starting to pull away from something more and more. I'm not sure if you're actually physically starting to do it, given that the Seven of Swords is here, or if it's just one of those situations that you're kind of physically in terms of consciously, or it's just happening naturally. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm falling away from this. I don't know. We'll see. In the recent past, the Three of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Something made sense here from many, many angles. It made perfect sense between you and potentially somebody else. I'm not sure if this is about somebody else. This could be about work or making something work. I don't know. But it made sense by the looks of it. The energy shows up a lot as, yeah, it's, you know, it's better than all right. It's good. Okay. However, in the current situation, the Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, there's a sense of distance here that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it could be in regards to whatever made sense there. And again, could be that it's just kind of fading away. Something about it is fading away. Or you are growing out of it. Kind of looks like that a little bit. You know? I don't know. In the immediate future, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. But you got to do something about it in terms of, okay, what do I do about it? I can't just let it die off and that's it. Pretend it's not there or something. You're kind of coming in as there's something that needs to get done. You know? You just don't know what by the looks of it. Okay. Well, let's clarify. Let's do the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords again, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, and you want for things to, that's why you don't feel necessarily comfortable just letting this die off, whatever it is, because you want for everybody involved to come out of this all right, you know, somehow. Like you want the best for everybody involved here. That's for sure. That's kind of the energy that's coming through as you're kind of distancing yourself from this. And again, it's just a matter of how it's happening, you know, like you don't just want to let it go just like that. For the Three of Cups in the recent past, you get the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, the Five of Swords. Well, there were issues from the get-go here by the looks of it, because, you know, for all intents and purposes, this does look fine. It looks fine. It feels fine. But then again, chair is squeaking. But then again, you're looking quite disappointed in something there. Something's not adding up for you from the get-go here. It's one of those, huh? But at the end of the day, it's like, because I care about this situation and because this and because that, I'm just going to stick with it. But something about it doesn't feel right for you. So sticking with it just because you care for it, but in return, it's not good for you. Quite the deceptive energy. You know, you can care for it, but pull yourself out of it if it harms you. You can still care for it from the distance. For the King of Pentacles, you get the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Because there's that one little energy there of you being, I would say, discontent. We'll just leave it at that, because it's not like, oh my God, there's something like really bad happening here. It's not like that, but there's something that just doesn't sit right with you. And because that energy is there from the get-go, it doesn't allow you to evolve here. It doesn't allow you to bring in that energy of, let's grow this, you know? It just kind of stagnates there. I know, Blue, but, you know, it's not that time of the day. It is for you. For the King of Cups in the recent past, you get the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, no, it's just not. Man, it's definitely complicated because it's one of those things that looks good, feels good on the surface. But there's so much more behind it in terms of how you truly feel, you know? And it almost feels like even though you're connected to the situation, you're not really, you know? At the end of the day, you're showing up as not being connected to this in the way that it's showing up, at least. So the distance was there from the get-go. It was just showing up a little different than it is now. For the 2 of Wands in the current situation, you get the Fool, the Page of Swords, the Hermit. Yeah. And the more you fall into this acceptance of, I'm not truly connected to this, and kind of work with what you got there in terms of you focusing on yourself, basically, and on your well-being, the better it feels, you know, when you start doing that. Instead of just playing along with this looks good on the surface type of deal. You know? So it almost feels like you're pulling from that honesty of, this doesn't feel good, so let me just kind of take a little corner in this room and just sit there with myself and just work on myself, rather than trying to invest in something where I don't feel like I'm really investing in. I might as well invest in myself and see what that gives me. And the energy definitely feels a whole lot better, you know? For the 4 of Swords. Blue, cut it out. Thank you. For the 4 of Swords, in the current situation, you get the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles. And it also allows you this space, this time, this you. You know, I feel like you pulled away completely, your energy at least, towards yourself, and it gives you the space to see clearly what's going on, you know, and what you want to do about the situation, or what you may want to do about the situation from where you stand within the situation, which is a bit disconnected to begin with, you know? So it just clarifies things for you. I feel like you took a step back here, or 10, more likely. 3 of Wands in the current situation, you get the World card, the Knight of Cups, the Chariot. Yeah, as I said earlier, you can care about the situation, the person, whatever the hell this is. You know, you can still carry that in your heart. But you got to also understand, if it harms you somehow in the physical, why put yourself through that? You know? So you're kind of reaching this conclusion slowly but surely of, okay, so nobody's taking that away from me. I can still very much care for the situation, but I don't have to put myself through this if it's not good for me, you know? So this is just you and you in the current situation here. And again, allowing yourself that space and time for yourself. In the immediate future, for the Ace of Swords, you get the 6 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. This is an interesting desire. Because ultimately, you do want for things to work out, you know. But are you going to do something about that from that standpoint? Or no? I don't know. You're kind of showing up as, maybe I'll try, you know. Because if I have that desire for things to work out, why not try? You know, because now I know what the issues are that are not allowing for this to work out. So I can come at this from a different angle and try that. Which, yeah, you can. If you reach that conclusion and it makes sense for you, for sure. For the 2 of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the 2 of Pentacles again, the Knight of Swords, the Devil. the thing is, you got to understand this is not only up to you. Yeah, you can do your thing here and try to figure out what works best, what doesn't for you personally. But you got to remember that it takes two to tango. There's the other energy involved here, which again, it doesn't have to be a person, just a situation you're dealing with. How is that energy willing to meet you halfway? Because you did your thing, you did your job, you looked into yourself, you healed certain things about this. You're coming at this from a different angle. How are they coming at this? You know? Because that's where the pickle lies. You did your part. Did they? You know? I'm not sure. I'm kind of seeing the same things here happening when you come back at this, even if you shoot from a different perspective. And then I can just assume it's because the other energy is coming at this from the same angle. For the 10 of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Temperance card, the 5 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. You're kind of realizing that, you know, ultimately when you get there, there's a sense of realization of this is my lesson to learn. There's something to learn out of this. It's gonna continue for a longer period of time here. I don't see it ending. I don't see it changing much. I don't see a lot happening. I just see a gap of time in your realization of this is meant to teach me something. So at least you're taking it as that is definitely part of something very healing for you. I don't have a conclusion to this because it's not shown up in the reading quite yet. So I wouldn't worry about the conclusion of this. Where you're at right now is a good place for you. If you gave yourself that time and space, keep doing that, and then you'll know how to handle the situation moving on. And just pay attention. You know, is the other energy willing to meet you halfway here? And if not, you'll probably know what to do given that you're coming from a space of clarity, basically. So I wouldn't worry about where this is going, how it's ending, if it's ending. You know, it's not shown up as nothing yet. It's just shown up as continuing, you know, to be continued. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Star, the 9 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. That's it. That's your goal. That's your intention here. You know, for you, first of all, to be all right coming out of this, and then for everybody involved. So you have quite the nice intention here for this one. You know, at the end of the day, I just wish well on everybody. Me putting myself first in that. I just wish that everybody is well and at the cost of my well-being. No. You have yourself first there, and then, you know, showing up. And as long as you keep with this intention, you should be fine here. You should be able to handle whatever this brings and, you know, get to that place of realizing that, yeah, at the end of the day, it's going to be a lesson learned kind of a situation, whatever this is, however way it turns out. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.